Hey guys, welcome back to Legendary Tabletop. I'm Greg, your host, and today we're going to talk a little bit about dungeon tiles. Now, dungeon tiles are very popular in the crafting sphere here on YouTube, but I am going to present you a different way to do things. Why rooms, not tiles? Sure, dungeon tiles seem like a great idea at first. They're modular, they're flexible, and they definitely impress your players when you put them out on the table. But in practice, I have found that it is a little bit difficult to set up, bless all your chaotic souls, but I find it awkward as the players stare at me and wait for the action to start, and heaven forbid somebody sneezes. So I am here today to usher in a dungeon room revolution. There are a lot of benefits to having rooms instead of tiles, and we're going to talk about that here in the video today. Alright, so I want to show you guys the system here. So instead of sort of like a crafting video that we do usually here on the channel, I'm going to show you a whole completed set here. Now, just a disclaimer, I've taken a lot of things from many other creators here and sort of adapted it to the way that I want to play. Now, also, I do have 30 years experience of playing Dungeons and Dragons, and I've been a DM for a lot of that. So here's my system. So I use dungeon rooms instead of dungeon tiles. I do have a small portion of tiles, or like small for like hallways and that sort of thing, but mostly I deal with rooms, and then I use scatter terrain, that sort of thing, to decorate all the areas and to like seal off different parts to like make different shapes. And then when I do need something, all this stuff is just carved out of foam, and so it's really easy to make. And you'll see even I have a piece over there on the left that's not finished, so if I end up needing something for a D&D game, I can paint something quickly before a session. And there's just all sorts of different stuff here. I have this like lava tiles, just normal dungeon tiles. You'll see like these green sewer tiles on the right hand side, the little like fountain thing. And just if you are interested in getting into crafting and you haven't done anything for a while, even if you don't play D&D, dungeon tiles are a nice way to sort of dip your toes into crafting and figure out your own style, try to make something that you like, and that's kind of how I got started. So, and some of my favorite channels are, especially my favorite is probably Wylock's Armory. Very cool channel. The Wylock, I believe, is an engineer, so by trade, by day. So the way that he explains things and the way that he sees things are very logical, and he just a great way of communicating how to do this stuff. And here I have all the kind of like walls and things, different stylized walls for different rooms. It's almost like Zelda a little bit. Like I have different, this is definitely my style, which is very colorful, almost video game cartoon inspired. I like colors. But yeah, so just a couple like little dressings. This is a 3D printed little door thing. These like columns. There's like these doorways, little gratings, just little dungeon things, and this is like one of the first things that I did when I started crafting. So this whole set is like a few years old. So I feel like my skills are much better now. Not that I'm the Da Vinci of crafting or anything. I'm more average, but yeah, it's fun.
And yeah, little doors here. It's like a little dwarven door. And I have these little different doors. This little cool snake door thing. It's really inspired by the Dwarven Forge stuff. But yeah, each of these little wall sections has like a slot, so you can interchange the walls and the doors. Some have torches and stuff, and then there's these larger sections that can block off whole walls that are reversible. Like, well, I haven't mentioned too, a lot of these tiles too are reversible. The floor tiles, it's good to put stuff on both sides, and then you can kind of like the way I do it is I sort of like some things are 2D, some things are 3D, and then with the tiles especially, the way that I show things is 2D, and then we have these 3D elements in order to match everything up. My tile system is like 6 inches by 6 inches, and then yeah, we do 1-inch tiles here, and then this is like a little elevation system that I have, and like a little shoebox here with little decorations, staircases, that sort of thing. And I have some like magnetic pieces that will go under some of the tiles to show some elevation. And but yeah, like this system, yeah, scatter terrain here, I like this system because it's a little bit easier to set stuff up. And you know, having 30 years experience, you have to be able to kind of switch through. If you are going to play in this way, not in the theater of the mind, you're going to set up terrain and stuff. You need to kind of move a little bit quickly as a DM in order to keep your players excited. And here we have all sorts of like a little scatter terrain stuff, just a lot of it carved out of foam. That's like the organ is foam and straws. A lot of 3D printed stuff. A lot of this D&D 3D printed stuff is from Loot Studios. A very cool 3D printing artist kind of group. And man, they make some really good stuff. I have a lot of like 3D printed miniatures from them. And we're going to show that at the end of the video, some of them. I'm going to set up a whole like, oh, here's some of like Wylock stuff, though I did not do its justice. Little candles made out of toothpicks and cardboard books and stuff. But yeah, this is like a lot of this stuff too is stuff that Wylock designed or like riffs off of his. And then I have small scatter terrain, so little bookcases and tables, and this is like a little like, you know, wizard's desk with all the cool things. But yeah, that's my little presentation for you guys on rooms. You know, go off and make your own system. Tell me what system below that you would like to do for yourself, and it's all kind of what you like. You know, this isn't kind of railing against tiles or anything. If you want to make tiles, make tiles. Some people go crazy and make them magnetic. Some people buy the nice stuff. I have some of that Dungeons and Laser stuff. I use that for like fancy rooms and things, boss battles, that sort of thing in the D&D game. And yeah, all this little stuff is just. But yeah, this is like all you need. With this, you can create all sorts of things. And I have other stuff that I'm not going to show on this video. We're going to do in a series that's coming up. I have some cave tiles and this forest runes tiles, and we do have some Mordheim stuff coming up again. I know you guys love that, but yeah, thank you. There's been a lot of people that have been engaging with the channel lately, commenting. You know, I took a little bit of a break, was a lot of life changes were going on, and now I'm back to make videos. So, but yeah, enjoy the rooms here, and go off and have some fun Dungeons and Dragons games. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna roll that beautiful bean footage.